I never imagined that a single careless comment, thrown out in the heat of frustration, could undo years of love and trust. People often say words don't hurt like actions do, but I've learned they can crush hearts, destroy confidence, and even unravel marriages. I didn't intend to be cruel. I wasn't aiming to wound him. That night I just wanted to win. I wanted to feel in control. I wanted him to experience a fraction of the pain I carried from feeling unseen. Instead, I shattered the person who had loved me the most. Mark was never extravagant or grand in his expressions of love. He didn't write letters, stage surprises, or shower me with compliments. What he offered was quieter but infinitely more profound. Steady devotion, presence, and unwavering loyalty. He brewed my coffee every morning even when pressed for time. He held my hand during movies even when I fell asleep halfway through. He remembered birthdays, favorite treats, and how I got anxious before social events. His love wasn't loud or flashy, but it was true. He was far from perfect, but he was good. And I failed to recognize that. It began innocuously, or so I thought. A teasing comment, a sarcastic joke about him not being romantic enough. His expression betrayed hurt, and I dismissed it as oversensitivity. Instead of apologizing, I told him he was overreacting. Unknowingly, I was chipping away at the gentle foundation of our relationship. A week later, a bigger fight erupted, not over love, not over intimacy, but over connection. I accused him of not caring enough, of not loving in the way I craved. He insisted he did love me, that love wasn't always about grand gestures. I didn't want reassurance. I wanted to win. I wanted to retaliate. And I did, without thought, without mercy. I said words I will never be able to take back. My ex was better than him. The moment I spoke, regret hit me like a tidal wave. The words weren't mine, they felt alien, venomous, ugly. Truth didn't matter anymore, the damage was done. His reaction was nothing I expected. No anger, no yelling. Just silence. A stunned, quiet devastation. His eyes met mine, heavy with something I couldn't repair. You didn't just hurt me. You humiliated me. He left quietly. Not in fury, not in drama, but in a way that made the loss feel absolute. And suddenly our home felt hollow. The warmth evaporated. The little gestures that had defined our life together vanished. The morning coffee, the hand in mine, the quiet evenings. He didn't hate me, but he no longer trusted me. Eventually, a suitcase appeared by the door. He sat calmly on the couch. I whispered, broken, "Are you leaving?" "I love you," he said softly, "and probably always will. But I cannot stay where I feel compared, diminished, less than someone you once had." I begged, cried, apologized endlessly, but he only shook his head gently. "It mattered when you said it," he said. "Words like that reveal what someone believes deep down." And then he left. The silence afterward was deafening. No morning coffee, no keys clinking, no casual hums. Only emptiness. 2 months later I saw him at a cafe. He was with someone else, a woman whose presence radiated calm and safety. She wasn't flashy, loud, or dramatic. She was gentle, consistent, steady. And then I noticed her hand, an engagement ring. My chest tightened. He didn't look bitter or angry. He looked whole, healed, happy. I realized then what I had destroyed. It wasn't just his heart. I had broken his sense of worth. I made a man who loved me deeply feel inadequate. True betrayal doesn't always come from action. Sometimes it comes from comparison, from careless words. Cheating wounds, yes, but words that diminish a person's essence cut deeper. If I had to name my greatest mistake, I would say this. It wasn't that I hurt him emotionally. It was that I failed to honor his dignity. Love can forgive, but it seldom forgets a wound that strips away a person's self-respect.